Hi, Dr. Randall Hansen here, and in today's Thursday tips, I want to talk about classroom etiquette. So if you are a new student or new to the classroom, I just want to give you some tips from my perspective, from the professor's perspective, about what works and what doesn't work in the classroom. So here are my 5 classroom tips. Number 1, arrive on time. I know it sounds kind of obvious. I also know that sometimes you'll be delayed because another professor keeps you longer than expected or doesn't know what time it is and things like that. So yes, I understand sometimes you'll be late. But when you're the person that's chronically late every single class period, it gets noticed and the professor gets annoyed, especially if you come in and make a lot of noise and just create awareness of yourself. So if you are going to be late, just come in quietly and perhaps even after class explain to the professor why you were late. Number 2, maybe this is an obvious one, but turn off your technology, at least your cell phone, silence it, turn it off, do something with it. I don't have a problem with students using laptops in the classroom as long as the sound's off. And I guess even cell phones for that matter. I mean, it's your responsibility if you want to spend the time on Facebook or do something like that rather than taking notes or listening, then that's up to you. But just don't make it about a nuisance or noise or sound that everyone's looking, what's going on. And of course, if you have to take a phone call, quickly run out the door and take it out there. Okay? Number 3, my biggest pet peeve: avoid side conversations. It doesn't matter what size the class, how many students, how large the classroom, side conversations are distracting to everyone. To me, when I'm trying to explain something to the students who maybe can't hear because you're talking so loudly, and I will quickly put a stop to that and you will quickly get on my bad list. So just hold those conversations off for after class or send a text. As long as it's silent, that's fine. Number 4, be attentive. You're in class to learn, so listen and learn, and then also get involved, contribute. When I ask a question in class, it's not a rhetorical question. I want you to answer. I want to see your brains working to make sure the connections are being made and that I'm making my point correctly. So listen, contribute, and we'll be great. And then number 5, if you're going to miss a class, especially if it's a small number of students in the class, email me, email the professor and just say, hey, I had an emergency come up or I have a doctor's appointment, I couldn't schedule any other time or whatever. But just let me know so that I'm, more lenient or more understanding of your situation. So to wrap things up, I think the bottom line is courtesy and respect. So just as long as you follow proper manners and common respect techniques, and I'll do the same, we should be great in the classroom. I also have a few other tips on my in my article on mycollegesuccessstory.com. But in the meantime, if you follow these, you should be golden. So until next time, have great classes.